Welcome, welcome. Welcome to this May 3rd, 2026 YouTube live stream. We're talking breaking news, ICE surrender in Michigan, Iran war update, plus cops owned live. We're talking trespass laws. Got some questions want to answer regarding some trespass laws. Some people had recent shorts video we had published. Tyrant cops failed to arrest 1A auditor for filming. In Jackson, Michigan, tyrant cops just following orders to erase and replace Christian Native Americans to make way for the foreign invaders. These tyrant cops, like Officer Allison, like Officer Morgan, tyrant cops, they're good little IDF tyrants just following orders from their masters. Based Christian Audit Maxer Chad stands strong, defending freedom and culture. Cops get owned. You got to stand strong, protect your blood, protect your soil, protect your Christian identity from those tyrant cops like these here in Jackson, Michigan. They're out to erase and replace you. It's not about the trespass. Everyone knows they can trespass you. It doesn't take much. And if they need be, they'll go and solicit a trespass from the private property owner. In this case, Kroger in Jackson, Michigan. Police solicit a trespass to silence dissent, to silence the 1A auditor. It's all about police aiding and abetting the foreign invasion, aiding and abetting in your replacement to make way for their foreign invaders. Well, it's got to stop. Time for that to stop. Time for you to rise up, do your part, protect your blood, protect your soil, protect your culture, protect your Christian identity. Now is the time. Never a better time than now. Get out there and engage in that First Amendment audit. So one comment under that video was, he was not trespassed for wrong color shoes. The cops were simply using that as an example. A private business can trespass anyone they want. That's true. They can trespass anyone they want. A lot of businesses don't know that, and police will solicit a trespass. If you don't think police go and solicit a trespass, you better go look it up. They do it all the time. That's supposed to be a violation, but police do it. So then our comment was, under this logic, it's lawful for private business to trespass just because you're black. Good to know. I'll pass it along. Now stores won't have to lock everything up behind security glass. To which they responded, private businesses don't have to give a reason for trespass, which, yeah, we fully understand that. And we got another response. Maybe you should do some more research into state and federal laws regarding trespass and refusal of service. See, that's not the point. Everyone knows they can trespass you, but trespassing you from a grocery store, trespassing you for 1 year, you and your family from getting food, from feeding you and your family for 1 year. That's what these IDF soldiers, these Jackson police officers are doing. Trespassing you for exercising your First Amendment rights. as a Christian based Chad Native American. They just can't have that. They need to erase and replace you to make way for the foreign invaders. These scam trespass laws are just one way they use it against a Christian Native American like myself. So then I go down to say, sounds great. Should police begin trespass of all the super predator blacks and foreign invaders, or easily target the law abiding Christian Native American taxpayers because they have a story to publish that makes them look bad? Them and their masters makes them look bad. They can't have that. So these good little IDF soldiers, the Jackson, Michigan Police Department, just following orders from their masters to erase and replace all of us white Christian Native Americans to make way for their illegal alien invaders. It's time for you to rise up, do your part, protect your blood, protect your soil, protect your Christian identity. Got to stand up to these traitor cops like Jason Allison, like Morgan, like Michael Crucifix. Michael Crucifix. I wonder what his ancestors were doing to Jesus back in the day. Police officers, cops, they're the ones that ended Jesus back in the day. Hit that like tab, hit that subscribe tab. Let's get those numbers up. We're talking cops owned. We're talking some trespass laws. We're talking Iran war update. We're talking ICE deportation update. ICE total surrender in Michigan. Let's go on to Iran war update. Iran pressing for the end of the war within 30 days. Trump doubts Iran plan as Israel strikes continue in Lebanon. Trump skeptical after Iran proposed a 14-point peace plan. Trump says Iran has not yet paid a big enough price. So the blockade continues. Oil prices continue to go up. Gas prices are up in Michigan. Doesn't bother me at all. I'm not driving around an expensive gas guzzler. Doesn't bother me. Let the prices go up. They'll come back down in a hurry. They'll crash down in a hurry once this war is officially ended. You can deal with it. I can deal with it. I can deal with the prices. All those people that bought those big gas guzzler trucks over the last couple years, I just sit and laugh at those idiots spending all their time at the gas station, afraid to touch their gas pedal, afraid to drive their big gas guzzlers. That's what you wanted. Let's talk about this ICE total surrender in Michigan. ICE deportations update. Let's talk about this ICE total surrender in Michigan. ICE deportation updates. ICE deported over 440,000 individuals between October 2024 and September 2025, with roughly 38% having criminal records amid rising ICE backlash and high detention numbers, allegedly. High numbers? Those aren't high numbers. Those are next to nothing. Those aren't mass deportations. Where's the mass deportations 75%, 80% of America voted for in those fully rigged selection ceremonies. That's why I don't participate in them. As of April 2026, removals are continuing at a rapid pace, allegedly with over 56,000 removed in 2026. 56,000? That's all out of the hundreds of millions of illegal aliens in America? 56,000? You're trying to tell me that's a rapid pace? That's not a rapid pace. That's next to nothing. I want mass deportations, 8 to 80, blind, crippled, and crazy. If you're an illegal, you gotta go now. Not only that, I want every single H-1B, every single visa, every single green card. You gotta go as well. All 55 million plus H-1B visa green cards, you all gotta go as well. Enough is enough. The American citizen can't handle it, can't pay for it forever. The former ICE director, Bavino, he just called out, or Border Patrol director, he called out how we have over 100 million illegals in America. I believe it. There's probably 20 million or more here in Michigan. You can't go anywhere without Indian drivers, FedEx drivers, Indian, UPS drivers, Indian, post office workers, all Indian, from Mumbai, India, New Delhi, India, Punjabi, India. Literally every job in Michigan is being given to H-1Bs, green cards, visas. All these foreign nationals from India, Mumbai, India. Good luck finding a job out there. You better put your last name down as Singh. You better put your last name down as Abdullah or Mohammed or Sharif, or you're not getting any job interviews. You're not getting any calls. You're not getting any calls. Better change your last name to Singh. Then you'll get all kinds of calls. Your phone will be ringing off the hook for job, for those career jobs. It's not funny, but it's the truth. The truth about the state of America, the truth about Michigan job prospects right now. ICE, a total surrender. They gave in. They surrendered. Latest ICE enforcement data and trends, April 2026. High removal volume data from late 2025, early 2026 indicates deportations have exceeded 30,000 monthly. That's a high removal volume, 30,000 a month. Are you kidding me? 30,000 a month? That's not even a dent in the problem. What, that's 360,000 a year when we literally have probably 300 million illegals in the country, and you're telling me 300,000 a year is a high volume? What kind of scam is this? What kind of Jewish writer wrote this article? What kind of Zionist worker wrote this article from government saying that's a high volume? I'm not believing that. Don't believe that. That's a scam. If it's not at least 5 million a year, you're not getting anything. 5 million a year, 10 years, that's still only 50 million. That's not even a third of the illegals, H-1Bs, visas in our country that you're paying for every day. You're literally paying thousands of dollars. All your taxes are going to fund all these foreigners, like in Lakewood, New Jersey. The foreign invasion, Jewish foreign invasion in Lakewood, New Jersey. Massive Jewish invasion in Lakewood, New Jersey, having 10, 12 kids, not working at all. All they do is study, collect money from the government, scam the system, defraud the system out of millions of dollars. No one held accountable. Could you imagine as a white Christian Native American having 10, 12 kids? You'd be paying $8,000, $10,000 a month in child support. You think these Jewish people are paying $10,000 a month in child support? More like they're collecting $10,000 a month from the US government to raise all those babies. Meanwhile, all you white Christians, they make laws against you reproducing. If you're a white Christian Native American and you want to reproduce, it's a crime. If you want to reproduce with the most fertile women, they make laws against it for white Christian men to reproduce and have babies. They make it a crime to reproduce if you're a white Christian man. The most fertile women, the most fertile age of women, you could arguably say is against the law in America. Women's most fertile age is probably around, I don't know, you could arguably say 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Who knows? Maybe younger, maybe older. But that's only for the white Christians. That's not a law for the Jewish families. That's no law for the Muslim families. That's no law for the blacks. That's only a law for the white Christian Native Americans to prevent you from reproducing. They create laws, the powers that be, the Jewish, the IDF, the Israelis, the powers that should not be, the foreign nationals running your government, the dual citizens. They all make it a crime for the white Christian to reproduce. During the women's most fertile stages of life, they make it a crime so you can't reproduce, or they lock you away in a prison cell if you try to make babies and reproduce as a white Christian Native American. And then if you try to reproduce, they just weaponize a woman and your kids against you. If you actually are able to reproduce, the women use those IDF soldiers, the thin blue line, with Judge Steinberg, Judge Finkelstein, Judge Mohammed, sending all those foreign national H-1B cops to your house to round you up and arrest you. How dare you try to reproduce as a white Christian American? It's a crime. And you wonder why the population is down. You wonder why white Christians only have 1 or 2 kids apiece. It's because they weaponize it against you. The system weaponizes the laws against the white Christian American to prevent you from reproducing. They make it a crime. Put a scarlet letter on you if you try to reproduce with the most fertile women in your society, in your community. Then they want to flood your communities with tens of thousands of third worlders. It's not a crime for them. They can mass reproduce. No crime for them. They can have as many babies as they want, and you pay for it. You keep working your 10-hour, 12-hour shifts 6, 7 days a week so you can pay for it. You can pay for all their free money to scam the system. Speaking of which, massive fraud going on in Michigan. We're about to expose, blow the whistle on. Stay with us. You got to like and subscribe for that. If you want to see more fraud, waste, and abuse exposed here at Freedom News Now, we're going to be back out there, boots on the ground, exposing fraud, waste, and abuse. It's running rampant here in Michigan, with the massive foreign invasion of the Indians, foreigners from Iraq, from Iran, from the most dangerous parts of the Middle East, from Yemen, from Sudan, from the Congo, from Venezuela. Yeah, ICE deportations, they didn't work. They gave up. ICE surrendered in Michigan. It wasn't just Minneapolis, Minnesota, where ICE total surrender. ICE total surrender in Michigan. But they've been defeated. No mass deportations in Michigan. You're only getting, they're trying to pass off 300,000 a year as a high number. And that's coming from the Republican side. That's coming from the so-called right-wing side saying that's a high volume, that's a high number. It doesn't matter left or right. They're all on the same team and you're not on it. They're all ran and controlled by the same dual citizens, foreign nationals. They're not America first. They're not America first, America only, like here at Freedom News Now, McDermott Media. All you base chads out there need to get out and exercise your rights before you lose those rights. Never a better time than now to get out there LARPing around. All you base chads, exercise those First Amendment rights, those Second Amendment rights. You got to do your part. Anytime you see any of those foreigners out there, they stand out, they look out of place. You see them out there speaking Mexican, you see them out there speaking some Punjabi Indian language. You need to get on the phone and call 911. Get the police out there, get the IDF soldiers, America's thin blue line, blue ISIS, get them out there to do their job, arrest these foreign invaders. They're all over Michigan. You can't go anywhere in Michigan flooded with Chinese. The northern border with Canada is wide open. We're getting a lot of foreign invaders, illegal aliens from China, India, Iraq, Iran. Many of them are flooding through the Canadian border. It's wide open. Canada's letting them in by the millions, unvetted. No vetting process at all. And they're just sneaking across the border, the northern border right here in Michigan, coming through Michigan, going to Indiana, Ohio. You can't stop at a rest area without running into hundreds of foreigners from India, from Venezuela, from China, from Somalia, from Yemen, from the Congo. Yeah, it's bad. All we can do is get out there and record it, record and document it. Call 911 when the police show up, record and document them not doing their job because they won't do anything. These traitor cops, like the traitor cops in Jackson, Michigan, they'd rather arrest a white Christian Native American than do their job and arrest the foreign nationals, the foreign invaders that flooded your community, stealing your jobs, stealing your housing, raping your communities, raping your healthcare system. These police officers would rather arrest you, the white Native American Christian. We've got it on video, these traitors. They'd rather trespass you to aid and abet their handlers, their masters. It's all about the great replacement of you, all you Native Americans. It's time for you to rise up, do your part, protect your blood, protect your soil, Protect your culture, protect your Christian identity. Now is the time. We'll be out there, boots on the ground, out on the front lines. Never a better time than now to get out there. Let's wrap this up with this live stream up. We got a Bible verse, Psalms 4. Bring you spiritual strength, spiritual power in this battle for your culture, battle for your people. Psalms 4. Answer me when I call, O God of my righteousness. You have given me relief when I was in distress. Be gracious to me and hear my prayer. O man, how long shall my honor be turned into shame? How long will you love vain words and seek after lies? But know that the Lord has set apart the godly for himself. The Lord hears when I call to him. Be angry and do not sin. Ponder in your hearts on your beds and be silent. Offer right sacrifices and put your trust in the Lord. There are many who say, who will show us some good. Lift up the light of your face upon us, O Lord. You have put more joy in my heart than they have when their grain and wine abound. In peace I will both lie down and sleep, for you alone, O Lord, make me dwell in safety. Thank you, O Lord. Psalms 4. So thankful, so grateful for each and every one of you joining us here on these YouTube live streams. Don't forget to hit that like tab, hit that subscribe tab. And that's all for now. Don't forget to like and subscribe for police accountability, civil rights education YouTube videos, and I'll see you on the next one. What a great time to be alive. So thankful, so grateful for each and every one of you joining us here on these YouTube live streams. Talking Iran war update, talking cops owned, talking ICE total surrender, talking cops, First Amendment.